Hello again everybody. I'm doing a VR and a support video for Richie Freeman. He's doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. It's a bit of a milestone reaching your first 100 subs. I was pretty gobsmacked when I got to 100 subscribers. I didn't really think it was ever going to happen. So congratulations mate, well deserved. A couple of things he wants us to talk about in the VR. First one was, what do we think he should do to improve his videos? Specifically, he says, do we think he should be more perky? He's very conscious that his style on camera is a very laid back, easygoing southern country kind of vibe, and he thinks that might be a bit of an obstacle for some people. Personally, I don't think it is. I think the single most important thing you can do when you're doing videos for YouTube is just be yourself. I've been on YouTube a couple of years now, and there's quite a few channels I subscribe to where the person whose channel it was sort of quite lively and animated and jolly. And sometimes it's fine, because if that's how they are naturally, it's okay. It's just how they are. But a lot of people do sort of fake it. They do try and be more lively and jolly and entertaining than they naturally are, and it does come across as fake. And to be honest, there's quite a few channels that I just don't watch anymore because they're all like this. Oh, I'm mad me. No, you're fucking not. Shut up. So no, you don't need to be perky. You've got subs watching your channel, you've got people who enjoy what you're doing, and you're making friends because people like you as you are, Richie. So yeah, carry on as you're doing, mate. One thing I would suggest is, you did say how you don't like being on camera, and I'm still very nervous on camera. I was terrified the first time I sat in front of it. But I do think that from time to time, if you get on camera, let people see who you are, it does help with building a bond with people. Rather than just this disembodied voice, it helps people form a picture of who you are and what you're about. So, you know, maybe not suggesting it has to be every single video, but every now and again, if you do get in front of the camera, I think that would help. He also asks us, who's our favourite male and female vocalist? And that's a bit of a stinker of a question, because anybody who likes a lot of music would find, I think, that very difficult to pin down just to one male and one female. So what I'm going to do, I picked out some vinyl, just to give a little flavour of the sort of things that I like. It's by no means comprehensive, but anybody out there who remembers vinyl records knows they're fucking heavy. So, possibly one of my favourite albums of all time. One of the first 2 LPs I ever had was War of the Worlds by Jeff Wayne. Vinyl's getting quite worn now. I got the CD when that came out, and then the digital remaster when that came out. The concerts are okay, but I don't think you can beat listening to that in a dark room. Another album that I got about the same time, and I'm not sure which of these was the first LP I ever had, but Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfield. Not much point discussing that. You either like it or you think it's stupid. Folk music is a big thing for me, always has been, and I'm representing that with Legion Leaf by Fairport Convention and Parcel Rogues by Steel Eye Span, 2 of the most important folk bands of the last few decades, and actually I think probably 2 of the finest female vocalists I've ever heard of. Sandy Denny and Maddie Pryor. Hippie music. You've got to have hippie music. Close to the Edge. Yes, that should be in everybody's collection. And this one, I've got the proper gatefold sleeve with the printed inner. A lot of my vinyls from the reject shops when they used to exist, so they're not all actual proper copies like that. Marillion, like prog rock, Genesis, Marillion, Big Big Train, lots of people, Straubs. Again, that's a proper one from back in the day. Hot Wind. Well, Hot Wind. What else do you need to say? You can chill out a bit as well, a nice bit of bread. Probably a lot of people would see that as being a bit corny nowadays, a bit dated. But some of the finest songs that you'll come across. And Caravan, more hippie music. Particular strain of prog rock, the Canterbury scene from the end of the 1960s in southern England. You got people like Caravan, Soft Machine, Matching Mole, Gentle Giant. One of my favourite album titles, if I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over you. We've got to have something heavy in the mix, so Led Zepp, obviously, but I could have picked out Sabbath, AC/DC, Motorhead, Magnum, Scorpions, Quo, all the big classic rock. And of course Floyd, gotta have the Floyd. Again, this one's a proper one. Also like singer-songwriters and acoustic guitar players. One of my favourites, I had the pleasure of seeing this chap twice before he sadly passed away, Isaac Guillory. There is now quite a bit of Isaac Guillory on YouTube, and if you've never heard of him, I would suggest you check him out. He was brilliant. And then I like comic songs, funny songs. So this is a singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar player, Jake Thackeray. Again, he's no longer with us, sadly, but he must be one of the finest songwriters ever. Brother Gorilla, one of them, Sister Josephine. The list is really quite impressive. Jake Thackeray. And then, can't miss out the blues. Lots of different kinds of blues. CCS. Alexis Corner. Genius. And we're going to finish this segment with Muddy. Then again, there's loads I could have put in. B.B. King, Johnny Winter, Clapton, Rory Gallagher. Very long list there, we'd be here all day. So just a quick flavour. Those are the sort of things I'd pick on my list. Can't narrow it down to just one male and one female. Candidates for the best male vocalist are going to be people like Robert Plant, Ozzy Osbourne before he went old and tired. People like that. So, I've rambled on enough. This is a support video for Richie Freeman, so go and check him out. Give him a sub if you like what you see. He's a good fella. Thanks for watching.